My name's The Creative Investor. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys want to grow your net worth with the highest risk to reward ratio trades on the market today, mainly AMC and other stocks, consider hitting that subscribe button. But if you guys came here to see if anything can stop the AMC MOASS, you clicked on the right video. We are specifically going to be talking about, is Robinhood going to disable the buy button yet again? This is what sent AMC, GameStop, all of these other stocks back to reality when they had a lot more potential to keep rising. We all know that situation, so I want to break down, is it logical? Will they actually do this? Can they do this? Are they legally allowed to do this? I think this is a big waning, negative factor on a lot of apes' minds, and I want to set the record straight once and for all. As well as that, I want to go over something that just got more popularity in the ape community, and that is trading suspension rule 7.13 that we actually did see an extension added onto in the past couple of days that is really being taken out of context as well. So let's not waste any time. Hit that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about this information. Do you think Robinhood will ever disable the buy button ever again? Let me know your opinion on that. It is very valuable. And let's get straight into it. The first thing that I want to point out is that Robinhood legally is allowed to do this. Now, there's a lot of ethics concerns. There's a lot of other things that go on behind the scenes, but Robinhood has said in the past, this article came out July 1st, Robinhood says it cannot assure investors a meme mania won't hit it again, meaning that they actually can't promise they won't disable the buy button yet again. But will they actually do this? That is a very complicated question with a lot of different situations and scenarios that could play out. But there's a couple things that I want to bring to your guys' attention, really leading me to believe this will not ever happen ever again. One, the obvious thing, the elephant in the room, is this has happened before. They should have a pretty clear idea of what kind of capital requirements they will have to have at their clearing firms to make sure trading remains open. Now, that is only a small reason to why I think Robinhood won't disable the buy button yet again. The other two biggest things is we've seen a lot of people leave Robinhood, go to other brokerages like Fidelity that never restricted any of these meme stocks. During this whole, meme stock rally, you could buy or sell all of these stocks because they do not use payment for order flow, and that was not an extra financial burden on the brokerage themselves. Also, Fidelity has been around for a very long time, so they have more capital built up, better procedures to deal with this kind of situation. So you did see a mass migration away from Robinhood, and you've seen the app downloads for Robinhood plunge 78%, and their revenue dropped by about 40 to 50%. So you've seen a mass exodus from Robinhood, and that was mainly due to the January, February short squeezes that we did see in GameStop, AMC, and many other stocks. So like I said, it would be like financial suicide to do this, but at the same time, what is the biggest thing that happened around Robinhood disabling the buy button? Questioning payment for order flow and also settlement times, but mainly payment for order flow. Robinhood's basically its whole business, about 85% of their revenue comes from payment for order flow. If they disable the buy button yet again, you would almost definitely see a full-out ban on payment for order flow. The SEC is already considering this. So if you mix all of this together, you're literally looking at financial suicide. And Robinhood does not make a lot of money. They only make about $500 million, and they lost $1.5 billion due to their interest payments last quarter alone. So there is no way, in my opinion, they will disable the buy button yet again. And if, let's say, just Robinhood did, let's say most other brokerages still let you trade these other stocks, let's say Webull, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, all these other brokerages let you do this, and Robinhood, they wouldn't want to be the only one to disable the buy button. So all of that really leads me to believe it would not happen, and it's not something that you guys should really be worried about. And if you are worried about it, then move out of Robinhood. But at the same time, it could be a negative thing if they do disable the buy button. But like I said, I don't think logically they would. Provide your guys' opinions on this, because I want to know what you guys think, if this is a fear in your guys' mind, because this was the main thing that sent all of these stocks crashing to the ground. So let me know your guys' opinion on that. That's basically all I do have for this. That is the brief general gist of why they will not disable the buy button. So hopefully you guys got some value out of that. Another thing that I do want to focus on, like I said, is going to be this trading suspension rule 7.13. This was actually an extension to an already existing rule. So I do want to read this paragraph and then the really important paragraph, which is the statutory basis, because this was taken really out of context over the last couple of days. I made a video going over this that broke it down, great for you guys. A lot of great feedback on that video because a lot of people were just steered in the wrong direction. Now, so the purpose, the exchange proposes to amend its rules to add rule 7.13 trading suspensions. Proposed rule 7.13 would permit the chair of the board of the exchange or the CEO or the officer designee of the chair or the CEO to suspend trading in any and all securities trading on the exchange, whether in his or her opinion such suspension would be in public interest. No such suspension would continue longer than a period of 2 days or as soon therefore after as a quorum of directors can be assembled unless the board approves the continuation of such suspension. This next paragraph is not important, but this paragraph right here, statutory basis, like I said, the exchange believes that the proposed rule change is consistent with Section 6B of the Act 5 in general with Section 6B56 in particular because it is designated to prevent fraudulent and manipulative acts and practices, to promote just and equitable principles of trade, to foster cooperation and coordination with persons engaged in facilitating transactions in securities, to remove impediments to and perfect the mechanism of free and open market and national market system, and in general to protect investors and the public interest. So I apologize for stuttering a little bit right there, but generally what this is saying is fraudulence, corruption. What this is really saying is pump and dump schemes, because that hurts the investment public. Pump and dump schemes, typically a company will pay people to say great things, make bullish articles, or do whatever they want, just spread things that are untrue, drive up the share price by having retail investors pile into it thinking it's the next big stock, and then dump out when the stock does go to the moon. And by the time this happens, if there is no trading suspension, these insiders would get insanely rich. Who knows if they would get caught? Most of the time they don't, but if there was a 2-day suspension, they could look and see what is going on, who is facilitating transactions, as well as that they are directly calling out the people engaging in facilitating transactions in securities. So that it would be essentially the market makers, and really making sure the system is run correctly. This is not just if a stock starts to go crazy like AMC. This is not directed at AMC or any other short squeeze trade. This is actually a great thing for the markets. We need this, guys. This is huge. This is a big win for the ape community overall. So that is what I have for this video. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think about this information? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think Robinhood would disable the buy button again? Let me know if it makes sense. Let me know if you disagree. Provide your guys' facts and opinions on that in the comment section. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. If you guys want to get totally free stock, check out the link for Public and the link for Webull in the description of this video, as well as the buy and sellers. We do it all: day trade, swing trade, and long-term investing with stock options and or crypto. With the buy and sellers, ask me any personal questions you want, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you guys want to know, whatever you have questions on, let me know that information in the buy and sellers if you guys do choose to be a part of that. So that is going to be all. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one.